Alright guys, welcome back to Road to First Payout Day 8 or 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, day 9. So, welcome back. Yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? So, we'll look on the daily time frame here. Let's see what we got going. Just swept out this sell side liquidity here. Bang. We took out a monthly low. Ooh, does that matter, bro? I think that matters, low key. But we took out this monthly low. I don't know. Look at all this buy side liquidity though. Kinda conflicting draws really, but I want to see price definitely react off of this sweeping this liquidity. It looks like we're in a 1 hour. We're still in this. I think we rebalanced the range enough, but yeah, there's a lot of buy side liquidity, low resistance liquidity stacked here. Still have this 4 hour for value gap. Still have, we just swept this intermediate high here. We just swept this intermediate low. I am liking high longs just because we are in this gap, so we are still in this gap, so I feel like I wouldn't be opposed to longs. We have a 1 hour intermediate high. Bang. Above. Okay. Here is another 1 hour intermediate high. We have stacked up highs above. I am leaning more bullish, but 620. We seem to be respecting bullish, respecting bearish, disrespecting bullish right now. So yeah, when in doubt, just wait. So we took out Asia and AM session lows. We have potentially in 9 minutes an unfilled gap here that I want to see price tap into. Maybe react off of this for a value gap. Bang, down into there. Yeah, so react off of this for a value gap. Tap back into here. Not too fast though, not too fast. But yeah, and then from there we can look for this hourly intermediate high, and then that's kind of the play that I'm checking out right now. So bullish bias on the day. Leaning towards a bullish bias on the day. I want to see price react. Since we are still trading within a bullish FEG. Scenario 1, I want to see price react off of this 5-minute bearish for value gap, and go lower towards this unfilled 15-minute for value gap, and from there can look for longs towards the 1 hour intermediate highs. Bang, bang, bang. So we're in bang. So it'll look something like this. Follow along with me now. Follow along with me. So we're here. So we came up here. We're in here. Come down here. Inverse up here. Bang. Sweep. You know, we can do one of these. Oh shit. And then bang. That is the play we're looking at right now. Filled in this gap. Bang, sweep. IFVG here. Inverse for value gap right here. Enter. It looks something like this. You know, small 45 stop, 60 TP, 63 points. Looks something like that, right? That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. Or if we get like a more discounted range, like right there, that would be ideal. Put it right here, swing low. Right here, 3, or we could have it right here. It doesn't matter. Bang. You know, bang bang. 5 minutes left. But you get the deal. You get the deal. You know what like this blue line is what is going on for me right now. 15-minute and then 15-minute unfilled. $15-minute unfilled, right? 30-minute, sure, but 15-minute. All right. I guess we can start talking. Y'all. So we got 5 minutes until market opens. I have my scenario laid out, so I'm not worried. And now we just kind of wait until the scenario plays out. So yeah, there's something I wanted to talk about today, and it was somewhere in the realm of make the odds in your favor. Make the odd in your favor. Make the odds in your favor. All right. It's also like create your own luck. Create your own luck. These two. Okay. So I'm putting this over here. Make the odds in your favor. What does that mean exactly? So when we trade, the purpose of trading is to come onto the charts and execute our edge. You know, the markets are seemingly random, and it's the market is a collective behavior, if that makes sense. So you have a bunch of buyers and sellers all over the world, and it's a collective behavior pattern. So I feel that I believe that the best way to trade is to align yourself with that behavior pattern, right? So, making the odds in your favor basically means you play out your edge and only your edge, and you stick to your rules. So, when you do that, you are able to let probabilities play out. So, if you end up taking a loss, it doesn't matter because in the end, you'll be part of a winning statistic. Um, yeah, just make the odds in your favor. Trade with the trend. The trend is your friend. Try to be on the side where everybody else is, because this is this is a collective group of people. You know, everybody trading all over the world is causing this to look like this. So you want to be in line with them. You don't want to go against them because the power of one is not as strong as the power of many. And yeah, that's just kind of where I was going with that. Make the odds in your favor. You can't control much. There are so many variables that you can't consider. Every outcome is uncertain. There's no such thing as a 100% win rate. So in order to make the odds in your favor, control what you can control. All right. The only things you can control in trading are when you enter, when you exit, and how much you're entering with. That's all you can control. So make the odds in your favor. You know, predefine your risk before you go in. Predefine your stop losses, your TPs, so that you're not gonna watch all your profits slip away. And yeah, we have this closing in soon. Alright, we opened up this 15-minute gap here. And then we have market open right now. So it could be quick, could be fast, who knows? Was I right though? Fuck yeah, I was. I always am. Also in a 15-minute order block, as well as we can mark it out on here so I can see it better. I don't want to see us go lower though. That wasn't my idea. Anyways, and then yeah, control what you can control. Accept the uncertainty, and then predefine your risk in a way that you are comfortable with accepting that risk. And yeah, just keep being consistent, and then eventually the probabilities will end up in your favor. All right, create your own luck. So now what does that mean? Create your own luck. That makes no sense, but it does, right? So although we can't like create our own luck, the world happens as it happens. There's nothing we can do about that. What we can do is put ourselves in a position to be on the lucky side. Similar to how you put yourself in a position to make the odds in your favor, you put yourself in a position where you're luckier, if that makes sense. So let's say you got trading tomorrow, right? You got the charts on tomorrow, and you came back from a night of like partying and whatever and so forth, and then you wake up the next day and you decide to trade for some reason. So Let me just see how much I'm risking here. On like 5 contracts, if we get like a good close. All right, where was I? Where was I? So damn, we're just running through this. Yeah, so where was I? Let's say you come back, you're trading on the charts after you were going out last night, and then obviously your brain isn't as clear, so you're not as focused and clear-headed. So um, obviously you aren't in a position to be on the luckier side. You are more in a position to be um, to tunnel vision. I don't know how to explain this. Oh shoot. I know I got something here. You know what I mean? I know I got something here for sure. But it's just I'm having trouble putting it into like to words, to be honest. Um uh, uh, uh. Create your own luck. Just live your life in a way where the right things happen often and bad things aren't as common. Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hey, if you know, you know. Hey, if you know, you know. I guess we don't know. I guess I don't know. But yeah, so you can tell by this candle language here that we are kind of hesitating in a way to inverse this, which is not what I like to see for sure. Definitely wanted to see like a clear breakthrough. We have a 5 minute gonna open up. No, 4, no, 3. Yeah, we have a 3 minute. So we'll wait for this 3 minute. Here, bang. We want to wait for that. 3 minute. I mean, honestly, I can go back to the letting the odds play out in your favor. So like when we trade, we don't fully let the odds play out. Like let's just say like an individual trade, right? Each trade is unique. All right. So when we go into the charts, every trade you take is unique. It's never the same as the last trade. It may look the same, you may make the same amount of money, but it's not the same. It's different people coming in and then buying, selling, whatever. But inversion. Dude, honestly, my train of thought is kind of booty balls right now. Like I'm a little. I can't lie to you guys. I had like a plan yesterday about where I was going with this, But I don't know what happens to that plan. I'm not gonna switch. No, no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. If fake it till you make it. So make the odds in your favor, right? Accept the uncertainty. Because oftentimes when we trade, we aren't fully accepting the risk. We aren't fully accepting that anything can happen. When you put on a trade, and then let's say you enter here, price price teases your stop loss. Doesn't stop you out, but teases it. It gets you on the edge of your seat, and then it goes back to your entry, and then you're like, okay, I'm back at break even, I'm good, and then it rips up. See, that was an example from Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. And then what that basically means is that you didn't let your edge play out. You weren't fully accepting losing this money when you put on a trade, and it can be dangerous, or not so much dangerous, but you're not trading to execute your edge. You're trading emotionally. That can be dangerous because you may have like a string of winning days, right? But if those days were won through emotion and luck, then you weren't really executing your edge. If you were trading based off of like, oh, I feel it, I feel like this is gonna work, then you weren't really trading with your edge. And we have a 5 minute potential for a 5 minute inversion. Let me just double check, make sure I'm not on the wrong side of the market here. Um, yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, what do you on the 4 hour? We just swept this out. Like, what else do you want to target? Really? Like, you want to target this? Um, we can target that. I guess. Like, sure, sure. If you want to target that, like, it's chill. It's chill. Be reactive. Market, like, anything can happen. Be don't be married to your bias. Like, I'm realizing, like, oh, I might be wrong here. Have your bias as an anchor, but not as a shackle. Let me cook. Have your bias as an anchor, or a tether, not a shackle. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that. So what does that mean? Oh, bro, this is so much sauce in one video. I don't even know what I'm gonna title it. What does that mean? It means that when you're trading, right, you always have the bias to kind of bring you back, so you can explore different positions. Okay, pause. Pause. You can explore different sides of the market, right? Like, let's say, okay, I was long, but let me try to convert my perspective into looking into shorts now, because we might be on the short side of the market. So, um, looking at it that way, right? It allows you to open up your eyes to everything, So all the candles that you're perceiving, it's not causing you any emotional pain, because, like, you're shackled. So, like, if you're shackled to your bias, it's preventing you from looking at anything besides your bias, and because of that, you mainly convince yourself that this is the right move when it's not. Um, like me, I'll admit, I was originally in for longs here, but I'm kind of more favoring shorts. Um, if we end up inversing this on the 15-minute, I'll be looking for shorts. But you know, a lot can happen in 2 minutes. I'm not gonna rule anything out yet. But like what I said, anything can happen. We either respect this or inverse it. That's it. If this is a 5-minute here, you either respect it or inverse it. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, big ass candles. What are we gonna do with this candle? Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna inverse this? We got a minute. Let's see what price ends up doing here. Dude, there's no timer. Like, I don't know when to press this. It's okay, honestly.
Order filled.
I think this is a good break even. Actually. Nah, I think we're chilling. Whoa. I want a 1-to-1 at least. I guess we can move this up a little bit. 1-to-1-ish. Enter it off right here. Have it right about there. Yeah, around a 1 to 1.15. Entry was a little botched. Can't lie. But nothing you can really do about that. I mean, we could look on the 1 minute for a better placement. Because we already re-swept these lows, so I don't really see us going down like that much farther. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see us to this 15 minute. I was about to say 15, bro. It's fucking stupid. We'll do break even at these internal highs here. All right. So now that, oh wait, let me just adjust it so like my thing is right. So 24081, 24081, around a 1-to-1, targeting that 15-minute unfilled gap. So yeah, break even at this right there. But to keep it going. Oh shit, is that the 1 hour intermediate high? Hmm. Sell 2 contracts there, move to break even after we sweep that. But yeah, dude, honestly, trading less and then like a little bit more carefree has been making me feel a lot better mentally. I feel like my cortisol is lower, you know. Um, I've been mainly working on accepting, like fully accepting losing the money. So like if the money's lost, money's lost. Nothing I can do about it, you know. I executed my setup, you know. I did everything I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, you know, if it fails, maybe it'll play out another day. So and that's just how it is, and that's just how trading is. You kind of have to accept that the money is law, not lost. I don't want to say lost. Seeing as it's around this time right now. A 5 minute opened up below. But okay, hear me out. 5 minute opened up below. Should I exit this trade and wait for a better entry? I mean, no. Either way, it'll. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You know, we entered off the inversion, respected the 15-minute gap. Huge wick. It is chill. It is chill. It's fine. Would that be so funny though? Exit for a better entry. Uh, nah. I'm just gonna let it play out. But yeah. No, it's a 1-to-1. Really, I can just let it play out. I mean, I'll move to break even. I'll move to break even, but nah, I'll take it out. See, bro, this is like what's going on in my head. Like, are we gonna reverse off this 1 hour? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, we're at almost break even. Oh, ES. Don't forget ES. That is a bad habit of mine. Okay, ES hasn't taken this out yet. Perfect. Being at break even here. Risk free trade. Risk free trade. Nice. Let's get to that 15-minute. Let us get to that 15-minute. Yeah, 15-minute FEG. Yeah. 15 minutes. 15. 15 minutes. I want to see it. I want to see that 15. Yeah, break it up. Now give me that 15. Break it up. Now give me that 15 minute. 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 I want to see that 15 minute. 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 I want to see that 15 minute. I wish I had something to do while I'm in this trade. Like, Patty has his fucking guitar and he can just play music, but I think that's lit as fuck. I'm not gonna bust out my board and start mixing. Yeah, there's not enough space on my desk for that. There is not enough desk space for that. Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. So you can also tell like price is respecting even after sweeping that intermediate high. Price is respecting a 1 minute. So I'm very confident that we're gonna go higher here. Um, yeah. Don't edge me right now. Don't fucking edge me right now. Don't you dare edge me. Do it or gay. Bang. I feel like every trader talks to the charts. Like, it's like, do it or gay. Go up, go up, go up. You know what I mean? Like, every trader does that. I think it's so funny that, um, like, we're all doing our own setup. We're all doing our different things. And then, but we're all just screaming at our screens.
Order filled.
Bang. Banger. What can I say? What can I say? But yeah, the important thing here is that you don't want to have an ego. It's really easy to develop an ego as you trade. And let me text. So a friend of mine is speaking at a school, like a career day at school. It's my manager. I'm an introverted person, okay? I'm an introverted person, and I haven't done really any. I mean, it's definitely something out of my comfort zone, and public speaking is like the number one most Like the number one fear. No. Oh shit! Sorry, bro. I forgot I'm recording. Yeah, I hit a banger today. I have no work today. Bye. Hopefully you found value out of this video. But yeah, see you guys in the next one.